guys, I'm back with some more reading of Junie B. Jones. Let me grab it out, sorry. We're still that Meanie Jim's birthday, so let's remember what happened yesterday. Yesterday, she said some not nice things to Jim on the bus, and he said she could not come to his birthday party. And now she's kind of sad, rethinking that decision. So let's read a little bit more and see what Junie B gets herself into today. All right. Remember, if there's a picture, I'll try to flip it around and show you as I read. If it takes up both pages, I'll read all the words first and then flip it around. But see, this page doesn't have pictures. So, all right. I walked home from the bus stop very slumping. Very slumping is when your shoulders are sad and your head can't hold up that good. Grandma Miller was in the nursery. She babysits me and my brother in the afternoon. His name is Ollie. I love him a lot, except I wish he didn't live at my house. Grandma Miller was rocking him in the rocking chair, and I tried to climb up there too. Only Grandma said, "Hold your horses." "Yeah, only I need to rock very bad," I explained, "on account of a mean boy is having a birthday party on Saturday, and he is inviting everyone in room 9 except for me, and I'm the only one who's not going." Grandma Miller did a sad face at me. "Children can be so cruel," she said. "Just wait until I get the baby to sleep, and then you and I will talk about it, okay?" And so then I crossed my arms, and I tapped my foot, and I waited and waited for that baby to go to sleep, except his eyes kept staying wide open. Why do you think his eyes were wide open? You think she was being too loud? "Hold his eyes closed with your fingers, Grandma," I told her. "No," she said. Then she just kept on rocking. And so I finally got tired of waiting, and I went to my room, and I crawled under the covers. I crawled way down to the bottom, because it's very muffly down there, and you can say mean stuff, and no one can hear you. "Here's all the stuff I don't like," I said. "First, I don't like that Meanie Jim." There she is at the bottom of her bed, so nobody can hear her saying mean things. "Then, I don't like clowns, and I don't like Old MacDonald had a farmer. Plus, I don't like rabbits, and burros, and ponies. And guess what else? We didn't actually need a baby at this house. Nobody even asked me." Just then, I heard a knock at my door. "Junie B, it's Grandma, honey." Ollie finally went to sleep. She came in and lifted up my covers. "I called your mom and told her what happened at school," she said. I peeked up at her. "And she can fix it?" I asked. "Can I go to the birthday party?" Grandma Miller held out her arms to me, and she pulled me out of my covers. "Your mom is going to talk to you about it when she gets home," she said. "Meanwhile, why don't you and I have some fun? Let's read a book. What kind of story would you like to hear?" I thought and I thought. I would like to hear a story about a little girl who does not get invited to a meanie boy's birthday party, and so then she sneaks to his house and she lets out a pony out of the barn, and then it makes the boy into a pancake, and all the children pour maple syrup on him and eat him for breakfast. Grandma Miller looked kind of sick. "You have got to stop worrying about that boy's party. He's just trying to get your goat," she said. Just then my eyes got big and wide. "Goat? What goat, Grandma? Do I have a goat? Is it a surprise goat? Are you keeping it a secret at your house?" I jumped up and pulled her hand. "Let's go get the goat." "Want to go, Grandma? Let's go get my goat right now." Just then a great idea popped in my head. "Hey, I just thought of something, Grandma. You and me can bring my goat to my house, and then I can have my own birthday party on Saturday. I will call it Come and Pet My Goat, and everyone in room 9 will come to my party, and they won't go to Jim's." All of a sudden the front door opened, and it was Mom. I ran to her speedy quick. Mom, guess what? Guess what? Me and Grandma Miller are getting a goat, and I'm having my very own birthday party on Saturday, and all of room 9 is going to come, only not Jim. He's the only one, so ha on him." Just then, Grandma Miller sneaked out the front door with her sweater. I pulled on Mom's arm. "Come on, Mom, come on," I said. "We have to go to the store and buy invitations. Plus, also, we have to pick up the beanie weenies." Mom did not come. She sat down on the couch and smoothed my hair. Listen, Junie B. Excuse me. She said, I know Jim hurt your feelings today, but you can't have your birthday party on Saturday. Your birthday is not until June, remember? And June is still a while away. I know June is months away, I said, and so that is how come I am moving my birthday to sooner, because months away is way too long. Mom picked me up and put me on her lap. I'm afraid you don't understand, she said. You just can't change the day you were born. No one can. It's impossible. I made my voice very whispery. Yeah, only here's a little secret. Nobody in room 9 even knows when my birthday is, so I think we can pull it off. Mother did a little smile and she ruffled my hair. Sorry, honey, no can do, she said. Yes, I hollered, yes can do, because I have to have my birthday on Saturday, or else I will be the only one who is not going to that meanie Jim's, and that is the saddest story I have ever heard of. Just then, my eyes got a little bit wet, and Mom wiped my face with a tissue, and then she hugged me real tight and said, I'm sorry. More bad news. Grandma Miller just called, and guess what? There's no goat. The next morning, I didn't get out of my bed, not even when Mom hollered, time for breakfast, and she came into my room. Did you hear me, Junie B? It's time to eat, she said. I looked up from my pillow. Yeah, only I'm not hungry. Plus, I'm moving today, I said. Mom smiled and she sat on my bed. You're moving, she asked, and exactly where are you going? Somewhere, I said. Somewhere where, she asked. Somewhere not here, that's where, I said. Mom hugged me. This is still about Jim's birthday, isn't it? She said. You're still worried about not getting an invitation. No, I'm not, I said. I'm not even going to go to school anymore. I'm moving. Mom shook her head, and then she went out of my room, and she and Dad whispered in the hall. Pretty soon, Dad came in, and he gave me a piggyback ride into the kitchen, and then Mom made my favorite hot cereal, and she let me have brown sugar I wanted, and she sat down next to me. You know, Junie B., Jim is only doing this to hurt your feelings, she said. He just wants to get a reaction from you, that's all. Sure he does, said Dad. And when someone is trying to hurt your feeling, that's the only way to get back at them. You have to pretend you don't care, said Mom. You have to pretend you don't even want to go to the party. Because if you pretend you don't want to go, it will take all the fun out of it for him. You can do that, can't you, he asked. You're the world's best little pretender in the entire world. Just then my whole face lit up. That word gave me a great idea. Hey, I just figured out where I can move to. It's called It's a Small World After All. And it's at Disneyland. Remember that, Dad? It's where all those puppets keep on singing that same song over and over again. I smiled. That would be a fun place to live, don't you think? Dad looked at me a really long time, and then he put his head down on the table and started knocking it on the edge. Mom pulled him up from there, and they went in the hall and did more whispering. After a while, Mom called me from her bedroom. Junie B., could you pick up the phone, please? It's your grandpa. He wants to talk to you for a minute. I picked up the phone. Hello? Hello yourself, little girl, said my grandpa. What you up to this morning? I'm moving, I told him. Grandpa Miller sounded upset. Moving? Oh, no, you can't move. If you move, then I won't be able to come over to your house on Saturday. I crinkled my eyebrows at him, because this conversation smelled fishy. Yeah, only how come you want to come to my house? Why want me to come to your house? And how come it has to be on Saturday? Because Saturday is the day I do all my work around here, he said. You're still my little helper, right? I thought very careful. Yes, I said. Sometimes I help Grandpa fix stuff, and it's called odd jobs, I think. Are you doing odd jobs? I asked him. Is that why you want me to come there? Sure, I'm doing odd jobs, and my grandpa, but I can't do them without a helper, can I? You're the one who wants to wear the tool belt. I smiled very proud, because Grandpa Miller's tool belt is the best thing. It has a jillion tools hanging off, and it wraps around me 2 whole times, and I don't even drop over. Just then, Grandpa Miller made his voice really quiet. You haven't even heard the best part. Guess what I'm gonna fix? What? Then Grandpa said for me to hang on a minute, on account he wanted to close his door or else Grandma might hear. If your grandma hears, then she'll want to help instead of you, he said. I waited very patient. Ready, he said. Ready, I said. Okay, I'm going to be fixing the toilet. Just then, my mouth came all the way open. 'Cause of fixing the toilet is a dream come true. Are you going to take the lid off the top? Are you going to keep flushing it? And are you going to watch all the water go down? Sure am. Of course I am. That's half the fun of fixing the toilet, right? Right, I said, very excited. Plus, also, I love that big ball that floats at the top. Me too, said Grandpa. I love that big ball too. And so I can count on you to come Saturday, right? I thought some more. Yeah, only I think there's something you forgot, Grandpa. What? He asked. What did I forget, little girl? I raised my eyebrows at that silly head. You forgot. I'm moving today. All right, guys, I'll read some more tomorrow. I hope you guys are enjoying listening to Junie B. She's having a hard time, huh? Now she's going to move. Do you think she's going to move to It's a Small World? We'll see. Bye, guys.